Hey, wanted to make another video. Don't know specifically about what, but I want to stay consistent. It's been an interesting past few days of having started this passion project of bucket list travel dates, a wild fantasy of going on these world tour romantic bucket list dates and getting to know you on the other side. That might be one of the dates or many of the dates or all of the dates, who knows. Just taking it one date at a time. But one thing I wanted to mention is, in a world full of lies, in a world full of deception, in a world full of social media trickeries, it is refreshing to find truth. And that is one thing that I have been told, as well as I appreciate about myself, is the truth when it comes to dating. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a manipulator. I am not uncomfortable telling the truth. So, some may be very uncomfortable with, wait a second, you're going on these travel dates with other girls? Or hey, what happens on the other dates? And so it is, again, taking it one date by date. I haven't even done a single one, so I don't even know, but I will share as much of the details that is permissible to share. But what I'm getting at is the transparency of it, the openness of it, is something that I found many do appreciate. I had this one girl tell me that she finds it refreshing that I'm so comfortable telling the truth about things that other guys would try to hide. And whoever I'm right for, I'm right for. Whoever I'm not trying. I'm not in the business of becoming someone I'm not for approval or acceptance. I'm very comfortable in my own skin, in what I've been through, in what I have overcome. So I'm making these videos so that you understand the thought process of me starting this, going about bringing all of this to life. I am heavily working on my finances because, as I mentioned, I am at a dip, or the rebuilding of my finances from living in Dubai, the high life. By the high life, I mean like literally in the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, and all this stuff is on my Instagram, like in the description of it. So it's not like I'm telling some things that aren't true. My life is actually a lot more interesting than I even capture on social media. I am not a big social media person, as much as it seems like I might be, but there's so much more that I could capture and share that I just don't care to. So I really enjoy my peace and privacy, as odd as that it is to say right now in a world traveling dating series of videos that I'm making about my personal life. But I have been actually getting some messages from people that have, and I'm only on one. It's not a dating app, it's actually a marriage app. So I do need to get on some dating apps and some other ways of marketing this idea. But also, I'm not ready yet to start traveling and start planning these bucket list dates, which I do have two secretaries to help me to coordinate these things. So I'm just doing the groundwork. I'm working out daily, building up my physique, building up my mentality. I'm doing physical therapy to rebuild my walking gait and leg strength. As you may also stalk my Instagram and see, I have broke both my legs. Long story. Uh, just a very one of the oddest situations that you could possibly hear. I paid $250,000 to a world-class surgeon to break 6 of my bones. So what a story, right? It's a cosmetic limb lengthening procedure, but it had a lot of complications leading to not being able to walk, nerve damage, loss of sensation in the feet, and neuropathy. So yeah, I thought my life was over. I thought laying in the hospital bed and in bed for many months, and then wheelchair, and then walker, then cane, and then relearning how to walk in my early 30s, or I was 30 at the time. So yeah, it's been quite an achievement getting this far. So I am curious to see, and there's a video I made actually in the hospital room where I said, wouldn't it be such an amazing story if I could go from this situation to living a life of adventures, like even the GoPro life, which is like the little GoPro cameras of adventurous people, and I'd love to turn that into a reality. So these are some wild fantasies of, if I could wish for anything, I would want to travel the world, experience all of these bucket list things that come to my mind, or that I see that is possible in this world, in this life, with amazing, beautiful people. Every person is a library of books that I want to get to know and understand and read and explore. It's an adventure. Every person is such a world in themselves that I want to dive into. I love this quote about, no one is boring, you're just not asking the right questions. And everyone has a story that would break your heart if you would just listen. So there's so much self-development that I'm doing, or in the process of doing, from habits to gratitude to physique and mentality to marketing and actually hiring. I'm actually hiring people to help me create a marketing engine, not for this, for my for my business operations, so that I can enjoy these adventures with you. So these are the back-end infrastructures that I'm building. I'm actually not even fully ready to start swiping, and like if a girl had said like, oh, she's ready to go on a bucket list travel date, and then we coordinated, I could make it happen now, but I think I still need some more time to just get more of the foundation together so that I can be more mentally present and not caught up in my work. But it's going well. I'm really proud of myself for starting something that will be perceived as very odd and strange and weird. But then again, we live in such a strange era where men are turning into women and like identifying as who knows what these days. So I mean, since I don't know, we just, everything is weird. So why not at least do your, what is authentic to myself? I'm really looking forward to the first of these happening. I'm also looking forward to getting to know the kind of people that would be up for such an adventure of meeting a stranger in a strange land for some strange experiences. That's how I roll. But I know it's different for women, and so it is something that I'm still wondering how it's going to happen. But I'll keep you posted, and also I'll interview the girls that do end up joining me on such adventures. Like, what were you thinking, or what made you say yes? Or I'm curious myself. So that will be like the podcast side of it. But again, just a passion project of some random guy that is trying to see what I can consciously create. My dating life is just non-existent, or it's dating. It's not like anything serious. It's just little firefly things in my travels, but I want to turn that into something a lot more meaningful and memorable and beautiful. And so I'm co-creating this with you by talking it out loud with you. Let's see where it takes both of us, and what manifests. And who knows, I might be seeing you in some beautiful destinations around the world.